What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Wow, we had Claressa Shields, Papoose, and Remy Ma all in the same building last night at the Shakur Stevenson fight. This is right here. Um, this is Claressa Shields in the black right here. This Claressa Shields right here in the black. She was on her feet all night. Directly across from her was no other than Remy Ma. She was letting it be known, I'm here, standing up, letting Remy Ma see her while she was with Papoose. Look, it's her on her feet like, what? What? And directly across from her is right here, directly across from her, Remy Ma and Fat Joe, right here. Right there. That's Remy Ma and Fat Joe. She just sitting down, direct eye contact. Claressa on her feet like, what? What's good? I'm here with Papoose. What? Yeah, right there. So that was on that. Hold on, let me go here. Let me show y'all this. Now, right here is her and Papoose, you know, before the fight. That's them before the fight, you know what I mean? Or after the fight. I think it was before the fight. Yeah, that was them before the fight. You know, at the fight, basically taking pictures together. And they was in a building, okay? They was in a building directly across from one another. And like I said, Claressa Shields was on her feet, like letting it be known, letting Remy see where I'm at in the building. What's good? I'm here. What's up? You ain't said nothing. Guess who wasn't there? Easy to Block Cabin. Easy to Block Cabin wasn't there, and rightfully so. Because, first of all, Remy ashamed of him. Remy ashamed of him, and she definitely don't want to bring him around the limelight. She's ashamed of him, don't want to bring him around the limelight. He's been exposed on every level. Like, really, how could a woman really believe in him? I'm just keeping it 100. Like, what can you do? He already known around the industry of getting hands and feet put on him. So you can't pump him up to be a soldier about that life, because everybody already know what he known for. He known for getting knocked out and stumped out by Papoose. So how you going to market that? How you going to promote that? How you going to make that look good when this is literally known around the music industry? And on top of that, everybody know, for the most part, that he a loser. So how could you bring him around the people who got stuff and about stuff when everybody know anything he have came from you? Like you really made you a rapper. You made you a rapper. You made somebody to control. That's what you made. You made you somebody you can control, and just end up being found out. And as a result of being found out, you ashamed. You're ashamed of. And he have to know this. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, if it was anybody else, he would know that. He would know, like, man, she ashamed of me, bro. But when it come to her, he ignore it. He tried to make it seem as though it's no big deal. He wanted to be at the fight. He wanted to go to the fight. She telling you her man behind the scene, but you can't be seen publicly with her. And you accept this part. You accept this part. Like, man, please. So everywhere she go, she can go with Fat Joe and them everywhere they go. Fat Joe on her arm like they're a couple, like they're an item. But here you is, her man, and you can't go with her. You can't go to places where popular people at. She'd take you to Applebee's. Him and her be going to Applebee's. Like, man, get up out of here, man. like my nigga, I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. I'm gonna tell you what ain't nobody else telling you. Bro, you a side chick. Yeah, and I can't call you a side nigga. I'm calling you a side chick because you allowing yourself to become a side chick. I'm just keeping it 100. That's what you is, bro. You a side chick. That's what you is. She deal with you after dark. In the daytime, she don't deal with you. She creep and deal with you. She be on her TLC. And I creep, yeah, creeping on the down low so nobody else can know you here. And I creep, yeah. Why? Cause I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a person can't get no love from me. Sitting in the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Cause she look at you as being a scrub. So she creep. She creep with you because she look at you as being a scrub. That's a fact. They're not gonna tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. Believe the truth, bro. That is exactly what it is. And let's just be real. She not safe around you. I'm going to tell it. Easy. She not safe around you. You can't beat her ex. You know how embarrassing that is for a woman to be dealing with a new man who can't beat her ex? She not comfortable and safe around you. Women don't like that. Usually when women break up with somebody and they go with somebody different, they try to get somebody that could beat their ex. You can't beat her ex. She thought you could till she saw the fight. She saw when he hit you and hit you again and you fell on the ground and you balled up like you was a newborn baby. And then you was like, all right, man, while he was kicking you, all right. He felt sorry. That's what made him stop hitting you. He felt sorry. When he said when he heard you crying and pouting, he stopped. See, that's what I'm saying. See, you can reason with a human. You can't reason with animals, though. You can reason with a human. A lion, you can't tell a lion, please don't eat me, I got children. You can't tell a dog, please stop biting me, it hurt. You can't tell a dog that who attacking you. But you can say that to a human who have a soul and spirit. You can tell them that. And sometimes it works. But you can't say that to an animal. See, so you was able to reason with him when he was stomping you, and you was like, all right, okay. You broke his heart. Even though he was whooping you because his wife broke his heart, but when he was hitting you and you was crying out, you broke his heart. You made him reason. You made him reason with you. So he started reasoning with you. And he stopped kicking you. And the sad thing about it is, she saw you get beat up in front of your friends. What about your friends? Are they going to help you up? Are they going to stand for you again? What about your friends? How the hell you get beat up in the company of all your friends by one person? Like, and you was the one who drove them to the event with you. So you got beat up in front of your friends, and you drove them all home and dropped them off. Hell no. Look, that's one thing. Okay, y'all ain't helped me, but you damn sure better find a ride back home. You damn sure better find a ride back home. But then again, if you can't fight, you ain't got no choice but to give him a ride back home. You gonna get beat up again. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Damn bus driver. Hell. So they was all at the fight together. Remy ain't want no trouble. She just sitting there so calm. She ain't even clapping she ain't even clapping at the fight. She just there. Looking across like, look at them together. I know that bothered her. I know it bothered her. But I also know she wanted some space. She wanted some air. She didn't want it for that long. Because now, again, you got to replace those responsibilities. I'm just going to be honest. You have to replace those responsibilities. And not only with anybody, with somebody you comfortable with. That's the bad thing about this. In your breakup with your husband, now he's no longer in the home. You have to replace his responsibilities. And that's not only financially, that's also physically. His physical presence in the home, the things he used to do with y'all children. Now you have to replace that with somebody else because you can't be there all the time. Like right now, he at the fight, you at the fight. Who got the baby? Who babysitting the baby? And is you really comfortable with that? Let's just be honest. Is you really comfortable with that? Man, I ain't allowed my kids to go with nobody. Not even family members. I ain't play that. Not mine. I don't play that at all. No, they stand with me because I know they ain't Charles. Y'all ain't gonna really watch them like I watch them as they parent. And it be things like that accidents happen because you're not really properly watching them. See, I watch mines. You know how many times I came in a room just in the nick of time and stopped my children from swallowing something or about to hurt something or what? You know how many times I stopped my children from about to put something in a socket, about to swallow a small thing that could have choked them? You know how many times I caught them doing wrong because that's that parental instinct that's in you as a parent? What? Man, please. I don't play them games at all. Know what I mean? At all. So you got to replace that. And they knew they would. Look, Claressa Shields knew it. Claressa Shields knew it. My only thing is, let's just be honest. I ain't 100% confident in this one. Let's say Claressa Shields and Remy was to fight. I don't think Pap would first allow it. And second of all, if they did fight, no disrespect, I don't know whose side he might be on, keeping it 100. I don't know whose side he might be on. Because even though he's dealing with you, Claressa Shields, he's still in love with his wife. They got almost 20 years in. Y'all ain't even got 1 year in yet. Y'all ain't got 1 year in yet. And I know, yeah, whatever. You have to win his heart over. And men ain't too quick to just fall in love like that when they was already in love with somebody else. Women can do that stuff. Men ain't too quick to do that. Men ain't too quick to do that. So if they was to get into a fight, I don't know. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know whose side he'll be on. Keeping it real, I don't. Because she do got his baby. That's still his baby mama. That's his wife and baby mama still to this day. She still got rights over that man. If anything happened to that man right now, ain't nothing you can do. She can come get his body from you. She can lock you out of the funeral, be like, I don't want her here. And it's true, you'll have to leave. No matter how much you be like, no, that was my boyfriend. They was broke up at the time. Me and him went together and she know it. Don't mean nothing. That's the power of being the wife. You have those rights. You own those rights. Like, look, and it's crazy. I didn't saw this happen before. I literally seen this happen before where a man wasn't with his wife for years. He was with another woman, living with this woman, but still was married. Something happened to him medically. And the girlfriend trying to be at the doctor thinking she got shots, and the wife come right in like, no, I want her removed. And I'll take over things from here. I saw that happen even in death and funeral situation. Literally, I know for a fact I saw both incidents happen that I know about personally. That wife come in, shut down everything, even though they ain't been together. Even though they ain't. Matter of fact, this just happened to my one guy. My one guy sister. My one guy sister was married to this dude, right? But him and her had been separated, but they wasn't divorced. They had been separated for a few years. He had a new woman and everything. But him and the woman was living together in his house and everything. You know what I mean? And the wife would be dropping the kids off to him every weekend. He ended up getting killed. The wife came, took over his house, had his girlfriend removed when she knew they wasn't even together. The girlfriend thought she was going to just keep the house and stay there. She like, you have to leave, but I ain't going to be dirty like that. I'm going to give you like 2 weeks till you find a place to go, and you're going to have to leave. Moved her out, and she moved in with the kids. I literally saw that happen. Literally know about that. Come on now. So, whites still hold them rights. It ain't over till it's over, okay? Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. So, yeah, they was at the fight. And Claressa Shield was definitely making herself known. Like, look, I'm right here. What's up? She was on her feet, standing across. What's up? She wanted to be seen. Remy don't want that. I saw Remy on Love and Hip Hop acting tough as hell on Love and Hip Hop. Everybody respecting her like the mob lady. She don't want none of these problems, do she, y'all? She's so humble. She humbled in the presence of Claressa Shield. And rightfully so. Hell, she ain't that dumb, is she, y'all?
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you,